Animals often seen as gentle can suddenly attack humans, leaving terrible consequences. Today's video shows horrific moments of animals attacking farmers and people. A crocodile attempts to escape from a lake. As a rescuer holds it, the crocodile bites a woman's hand. The fight begins when the reptile drags her towards the lake. The rescuer tries to break free, moving and spinning in the water. Luckily, the man subdues the reptile and the victim is rescued. The dangerous situation lasted over 2 minutes, but the woman only had minor injuries. A tragedy occurred at a wildlife center in the United States. A 5-year-old, 600-pound grizzly bear named Rocky attacked a man for unknown reasons. The team quickly rescued him from the enormous bear. Despite emergency care, the man died from severe neck wounds caused by the bear's huge fangs. Wild bears often appear near cattle areas and may attack humans. If visiting Yellowstone National Park, remember to keep your distance from wildlife. Even vehicles aren't fully safe, as animals may attack roads and cars at any time. An enraged bison attacked a boy. Luckily, the boy escaped the beast and narrowly avoided death. Baboons often raid residential areas searching for food. Sometimes they go further and attack humans. A baboon troop suddenly charged 2 men, attacking and knocking them down. A man was unexpectedly attacked by a wild boar. The animal fiercely attacked him, knocking him to the ground. The man tried to defend himself and get up, but couldn't. During boar hunts, hunters face life-threatening risks due to the animal's sharp tusks that can damage critical leg arteries. A horrific incident occurred in Mahendragarh, a city in Haryana, northern India. Footage shows an elderly woman walking when a bull suddenly charged at her, knocking her down. A boy who saw the attack ran to help, but was also thrown to the ground by the aggressive bull. As they tried to flee, the bull attacked again, tossing both of them into the air. A woman was attacked by a frenzied fox that leapt on her and bit her multiple times. She tried to kick it off, but the stubborn gray fox held on, sinking its teeth into her arms and legs.
The frenzied attack lasted nearly 30 seconds, leaving her arm severely injured. Such incidents frequently occur in rural areas where foxes have encroached. Not just wild foxes, but venomous creatures and aggressive dogs also instill fear in many. The CDC reports over 4.5 million dog bites annually in the US, with 800,000 needing medical care. Children are the most frequent victims. A horrifying moment occurred when a 400-pound lion attacked its trainer. This isn't the first time a lion has attacked its trainer. Giant elephants blocking roads are a terrifying sight, leaving people scrambling for safety. Kangaroos are overrunning Australia. Initially calm, a kangaroo suddenly attacked a golfer and chased him. Though not usually aggressive, kangaroos' claws and legs can cause serious harm. A cop directing traffic had to flee when bees swarmed, stinging his face and eyes. He tried to fend off the bees but lost balance and fell hard on the road. Though he escaped, the severe stings caused major injuries and blood loss. The horse suddenly went wild. The trainer, caught off guard, was thrown down as dust filled the air. Only by throwing sand in the horse's eyes did he manage to subdue it. Even typically gentle horses can sometimes attack aggressively. During farm protection hunts, hunters face serious risks, especially from large aggressive animals like bears. Adult bears often aren't taken down with just one shot. Instead of fleeing, they may become more aggressive and attack the hunter. These situations demand heightened alertness and quick action to neutralize threats. A tragic accident happened when things didn't go according to plan. A bull charged at full speed, tossing a man into the air. After climbing some steps, he succumbed to his injuries. An unfortunate incident occurred in Ashford, Connecticut. A 5-year-old girl was attacked by a raccoon. Hearing her daughter's screams, the mom rushed out and yanked the raccoon off her child. But the animal got even more aggressive, latching onto the mom's arm and biting hard. Despite the pain, she fought bravely and finally escaped the attack.
A man was skiing when a huge moose suddenly appeared. At first it seemed harmless, but then it charged his snowmobile as the engine died. In the last seconds, he leaped to safety, avoiding the giant animal. Hunting moose also carries significant risks. Due to their size, if the shot misses the heart, they're hard to take down quickly. A moose suddenly attacked a hunter. It happened so fast the hunter couldn't react in time. Luckily, the moose didn't attack but ran past, leaving the hunter breathing a sigh of relief after the tense encounter. Despite the moose's strength, the hunter didn't feel at ease. The moose remained calm while the hunter grew desperate. The moose stayed calm as the hunter became more anxious. The moose kept its cool while the hunter panicked. The moose was unfazed as the hunter's fear increased. The moose remained composed as the hunter lost his nerve. The moose stayed serene while the hunter grew frantic. The 100-pound camel trampled him repeatedly. After a long attack, the man lay motionless in bloody snow. Meanwhile, the camel kept pushing and shoving him. A goat, seeming harmless, followed a woman but quickly turned aggressive, knocking her down. A goat charged at a moving motorcycle, nearly toppling two riders. The crazed goat relentlessly attacked passers-by. This is a battle between a Komodo dragon and a weak deer. The reptile feeds on its prey while it's still alive. Despite the deer's desperate struggle, all efforts are futile. Komodo dragons are fearsome predators in Indonesia's smaller islands. The Komodo dragon is currently the world's largest living lizard species. It's endemic to Indonesia, found nowhere else on Earth. About 2,300 Komodo dragons inhabit several Indonesian islands. Most live in reserves, while a few roam freely in the wild. Recently, Komodo dragons invaded human areas, clashing with local farmers. In today's video, we'll explore how Indonesian farmers deal with these giant reptiles. Komodo dragons often lurk near forests, which provide ideal cover for stalking prey. During dry seasons, when natural prey is scarce, they're forced closer to human settlements. Komodo dragons' hunting techniques are both sophisticated and brutal. They use their keen sense of smell to detect prey from afar. They're masters of camouflage, allowing them to stay hidden. Komodo dragons are ambush predators. Patient predators, often motionless for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Komodo dragons use sharp teeth, powerful claws, and incredible strength to tear prey apart. They violently shake prey with strong neck muscles, causing severe bleeding and destruction. After subduing a goat, the dragon swallows it whole, bones and hooves included. The Komodo dragon's lethal power is enhanced by its venom and bacteria. Its bacteria-laden saliva ensures escaped prey dies from blood loss or infection within hours. This venom prevents blood clotting, leading to severe hemorrhaging. Even large buffalo can succumb to wounds inflicted by a Komodo dragon. In parts of Flores and Komodo, farmers lose about 27% of livestock yearly, causing major financial strain. Farmers set traps in areas dragons frequently visit. Captured Komodo dragons are then moved to wildlife reserves, protecting both reptiles and farming communities. However, rifles have been found to be the most effective hunting method. Annually, Indonesian hunters organize Komodo dragon hunts from September to November. Hunting groups usually have 4 to 6 members to cover ground efficiently and ensure safety. Approaching a Komodo dragon demands great skill and caution. Hunters move quietly, using wind to mask scent and keeping distance to avoid powerful tail and jaw attacks. Expert hunters aim for the head, killing dragons with one shot to minimize suffering. A successful hunt typically yields 2 to 5 dragons. Leaving Komodo, we head to Victoria's outskirts, home to many wild foxes. These foxes often venture into residential areas, attacking pets. Their adaptability and opportunistic diet conflict with Australian farmers, causing eco-economic issues. Clever foxes are particularly drawn to chicken coops. They hunt at night, sneaking through small gaps to catch chickens. Their attacks are swift. Driven to hoard food, they often kill multiple chickens in one night. These attacks cause significant losses for farmers. Australian farmers use various traps to catch wild foxes. Cage traps have a self-locking mechanism triggered when foxes enter for bait. The fox can't escape and remains trapped in the cage. Jaw traps hide underground, snaring a fox's leg when stepped on. Farmers check traps daily, handling caught foxes carefully to avoid bites. These traps help catch thousands of foxes yearly in Australia, cutting wild populations. For long-term control, farmers often turn to hunting. Fox hunting requires skilled, experienced shooters. Hunting season is late fall and winter, when foxes are active and fur is prime. Popular spots include farms and dense forests with high fox populations. Too many shots can alert nearby foxes. When farmers spot a fox, they don't shoot right away. Instead, they watch its moves and wait for it to stop for an easier kill. Farmers typically use powerful rifles and spotlights to find and shoot foxes at night. When lit up, a fox's eyes reflect light, creating a telltale glow hunters can spot from afar. Hunters need precise shooting skills and must follow strict laws on gun use and wildlife control. Night fox hunting is more efficient, as foxes are more active then, especially near farms. Many U.S. areas have seen a big rise in vulture numbers, especially black vultures, in recent years. Vultures often gather in large flocks during fall and winter. They feed on carrion and attack small animals, causing problems for farmers. Hundreds of vultures have invaded Florida, Texas, and other southeastern states. Vultures also tend to invade human living spaces. Large flocks on roofs and cars damage property and alter the urban landscape. Their presence causes discomfort for residents living with these large, invasive birds. They also pose a traffic safety threat, concentrating near main roads. Deterring vultures is challenging as they're protected by federal law. Killing or capturing vultures without permission risks $15,000 fines and jail time. Residents in affected areas installed electric shock lines on roofs. When vultures land on the roof, they receive a mild electric shock. This method can scare them and discourage them from returning. Some farmers use devices that simulate predator sounds or images to scare off vultures and keep them away. Vultures prefer tall trees with wide tops for roosting, as these spots offer good visibility and safety. Farmers can trim branches to make trees less appealing, discouraging vultures from gathering there.